You're watching London Weekend Television.
To you and welcome to the Dominion Theatre in London, the scene of the 65th Royal Variety Performance. Now it's staged on behalf of the Entertainment Artists Benevolent Fund, and I have to tell you that it's still one of the most eagerly anticipated events in the theatrical calendar. Even as I speak, all 2,000 seats in this magnificently restored theatre are filling up, and backstage, dozens of performers who give the services absolutely free are desperately trying to get rid of those last-minute Royal Variety nerves before they entertain our royal guests.
Watch it, fella! Keep your hands to yourself!
Gee.
Come here, would you please buy a program from this nice lady here?
Piggy, I don't think that's the program seller. I think I know this lady.
Miss Piggy. Great, you look good, but I tell you, Kermie, you look just
camera!
fabulous, fabulous.
Thank you very much.
Listen, are you in the show?
Oh, in the show, my dear, we are the show.
Does that mean then that you rub shoulders with all the big names, the big stars?
Well, we don't have a lot of choice, you see, because it's 30 to a dressing room back there.
Come, let us return backstage to my flower-bedecked room.
I cannot tell you how excited I am that you're back on television because you used to be so big on TV.
We still are big. It was TV that got small.
Actually, just a thought. I wonder how Miss Piggy is going to get on with our Scylla. Well, we're going to have to wait and see. Actually, I'm about to take my seat because I've just heard that the royal car has arrived. So I hope you really enjoy the show.
Well, this is the second time that London's Dominion Theatre has hosted the Royal Variety Performance, but it's the first time that Her Majesty has attended the performance in this theatre. But on many previous occasions, she has been welcomed at other theatres by Lord Delfont, as she is this evening. Lord Delfont, the live president of the Entertainment Artists Benevolent Fund. And chairman of that fund is Laurie Mansfield. The Queen is meeting him now. And Peter Elliott, who's the executive administrator of the charity. Moving on to meet Mr. Paul Gregg, who's joint owner of the Dominion Theatre. And Philip Hindon, who's vice chairman of the EABF. Robert Earl, who's the treasurer of the charity. And trustee of the EABF, Peter Pritchard. Sir Christopher Bland, chairman of London Weekend Television, and their chief executive, Greg Dyke. And from the Independent Television Commission, Sir George Russell, and chief executive, Mr. David Glencross. Next, from the ITV Network Centre, chief executive Andrew Quinn, and network director, Mr. Marcus Plantin. The bouquet now being presented by Beth Earl, who's the granddaughter of Robert Earl. And there's just one thing missing. That's an important programme being given now by Trish Earl. Just time for a brief word with Lord Delfont before the Queen and Prince Philip make their way to the Royal Box.
see I'm in misery. We made a start, now we're apart. There's nothing left for me. Love has flown all alone. I said, I wondered why, why you left me. Oh, Sandy, oh, Sandy, Sandy.
Someday, when high school is done, somehow, someway, our two worlds will be one. In heaven forever and ever we will be. Oh, please say you'll stay.
Oh, Sandy, oh, Sandy.
Oh, Sandy. It was all very romantic.
Some loving had me a blast.
Some loving happened so bad.
I met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy cute as can be. Summer day drifted away to all those summer nights.
Tell me more, did you get very far?
Tell me more, what did she have to call?
I took the boys in the arcade.
We were strolling, drank lemonade.
Then we went out under the stars.
We went out to the club.
A summer fling, don't need a thing but all the summer nights. Tell me more, but you don't have to brag.
Sounds like a drag. He got friendly, holding my hand.
She got friendly, down in the sand, yeah.
He was sweet, just turned 18.
But she was good, you know what I mean. Oh,
Summer heat, boy, you me. Let go of the summer nights. Tell me more, how about Johnny Spence?
tell me more, could she get me a friend?
It turned colder, that's where it ends.
So I told her we'd still be friends.
Then we made a true love vow.
Wonder what she's doing now. Summer dreams ripped at the seams.
But oh, the summer
Ladies and gentlemen, Cilla Black.
Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 65th Royal Variety Performance. Now, that sensational opening was provided by the cast of the hit musical Grease, which is enjoying terrific success right here at the Dominion Theatre. Now, I can only think of one person who could possibly follow that. Yes, I've been chatting to him backstage, and he told me he opened his mouth to speak his first word when he was just 9 months old, and he hasn't shut up since. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's the one and only Frank Carson.
I've never seen so many police and soldiers in one area in my life. Was it my accent? 2 Irishmen walked into the bar eating sandwiches. The barman said, "Hey, you're not allowed to eat your own food in here." So they swapped sandwiches. The way I tell them, isn't it? I'm too good for this dump, you know. I jump in. Well, there was a lovely girl standing at the bar, and she had a massive brooch on, SRN. Oh, I sort of wouldn't mind being in hospital with you, having a bed bath every morning and a kiss and a cuddle. She said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "SRN, State Registered Nurse." No, she said, "That's a private members club, self-reformed nymphomaniacs." She said, "I only make love now to cowboys and Jews." She said, "What's your name?" I said, "Hop along, Goldberg." Could you laugh a bit quicker? And there was this lovely American girl at the bar. I decided to chat her up. I said, "Hello there, my little chickadee." She said, "Yeah, you're a very handsome Irishman. I like handsome Irishmen." I said, "That's very nice." I said, "Can I buy you a drink?" She said, "I'll have a large Napoleon brandy and baby sham, I guess." I said, "Guess again." Murphy walks into the chip shop. He said, "Would you have that video, please, of the Guns of Navarone?" The fellow said, "This is a chip shop, you prat." And wait till you see now. What's that other one I like? You wouldn't have the Dirty Dozen, sir. He should have just told you, idiot. This is a chip shop. He said, "Well, give us a bag of chips." He said, "That's better." He said, "And a fish called Wanda." An Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scot were caught in the jungle by the cannibals. The cannibal chief said to the Englishman, "You have beautiful skin. You would make a lovely canoe for the tribe." And the Englishman said, "Now, listen here, old chap, I wouldn't like to die like that. Let me die like an Englishman. Chop my head off." So they chopped his head off. And they said to the Scot, "You have beautiful skin. You would make a lovely canoe for the tribe." And the Scot said, "Oh, amen, Jimmy. I've never been skint in my life. Chop my head off like that, Englishman." And they chopped his head off. And they said to the Irishman, "You have the most beautiful skin of all. You would make a magnificent canoe for the tribe. And Murphy said, wait a minute, sir. Give me a last request. Give me a fork. And they gave him a fork. Said, you're not making a canoe out of me. Well, you've had such a lovely audience. I wish I'd a better act. And if you're drinking and driving, be careful on your way down Oxford Street, because I'll be walking. I'm also doing an open university course, Your Majesty, on biology and engineering. So let me know if you ever want your corgis welded. The Tower of London for me tomorrow. Now remember to keep smiling. We're not out of a recession yet, but remember the words of that man who said, if you can laugh when your whole world is collapsing around you, or if you can laugh in adversity, that's why God put you on this earth. Adolf Hitler, 1944. And God bless you all. Good night all.
Ladies and gentlemen, it certainly is the way he tells them. Well now, ladies and gentlemen, the late Jim Henson created his Muppet dynasty over a period of nearly 30 years. And thanks to the wonderful Sesame Street, several spectacular films, and their fantastically funny TV series, his creations are now part of our folklore. Well, who could resist the charm of a singing frog and a dancing pig? Well now, Jim's son Brian has carried on the great tradition, and they're here to entertain us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable Jim Henson's Muppets. Well, I must say, Kermit and Miss Piggy, it certainly is an honour to meet you both here tonight. On behalf of everybody watching out there in our audience tonight, and certainly everybody watching at home, we all think you're wonderful, and may I say, I'm in love with you both too.
Oh, thank you, Sally.
Sally? It's Scylla!
Yeah, well, whatever.
Listen, it certainly is an honor to be here, and I prepared a little speech.
Yeah, make room, silly. Don't crowd the talent. Go for it, Frog. Do it.
Your Majesties, lords, ladies, and gentlemen, we bring you greetings from the United States of America. From the muddy basins of the Mississippi to the pinnacle of the Rocky Mountains, we salute you. Every frog...
And every pig.
And every pig.
And every human being.
And every human being.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, it couldn't hurt.
Okay, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, join us in saluting you. Thank you for inviting us to perform at the Royal Variety Show.
And also, on behalf of our country, we would like to officially issue a reciprocal invitation to our equivalent occasion in America. We hope that we will see all of you next year at the Indy 500. Thank you very much. Cyril, listen. If I give you 3 hints that will really help your career, will you leave us to get on with our number?
Well, how can I refuse?
Scylla, you can't.
Beat it, Frog. Beat it. This is girl talk. Okay, now, 3 hints to help your career. Number 1.
Hints. Yes.
Cut the dumb accent. It went out with the Beatles. Now, 2, the hair.
The hair?
I said cut the dumb accent. Believe me, you're getting all flighty. I haven't even mentioned your dress.
Peggy, please, you cannot
Oh, yes, we have a number. She interrupts us. We have a song. Okay, fine, you talk to her. You talk to her. Not me. I'm standing over here.
Well, listen, I'm really sorry about that, Scylla.
That's okay, Kermit.
Could you just reintroduce us, please?
Well, certainly, I'll think of something really nice to say about it.
Something nice to say.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most handsome Kermit and the beautiful Miss Piggy.
Oh, what a dear. Thank you, Sybil.
I think it's time for our song.
Oh, fine. Well, have we got a band, or are we just going to rely on the audience rattling their jewelry in time?
No. We have a band. Hey, guys, come on in, guys. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a little ballad, pardon me.
Could be a battle, you never know.
Could be a ballad about the first time Miss Piggy and I met.
Oh, yes, it was Paris, in a cafe just like this one. And when I look at Vous, Carmi,
Yes.
when I look at Vous, I can just feel myself falling in love again. I can just feel myself falling in love again, too.
Sorry, here we go.
Falling in love again. What am I to do?
Sorry.
Fine, Kermit, that's it. I'm being humiliated in front of the Queen of England and the entire country because of this band. Now, who was the idiot that booked these clowns?
At your service.
No, Gonzo.
Well, look, these are nobodies. I got them out of the phone book. I just looked up under very nondescript musicians, certain not to upstage Celebrity Pig. And these guys fitted the bill.
Well, next time we just stay out of it. I don't have any idea.
Guys, we're acting like a bunch of animals.
You are a bunch of animals, actually.
You stay out of it.
Excuse me, guys, could you just take it again from the top?
Well, it's not the sort of stuff we normally do. We don't normally play stuff like this.
Oh, well, what sort of music do the tone deaf play these days?
The tone deaf normally play music like this.
Yes, indeed, it's the rightfully famous Right
Deeply hot, hot for the curves you got. Deeply dippy about the fun we had. Deeply mad, mad for the fun we had. Oh my love, I can't make head nor tail of passion. Oh my love, let's set sail for seas of passion now.
This guy's got no fur.
Deeply dip about the way you walk, a contact sport. Let the neighbors talk. Deeply dippy, I'm your Superman. I'll explain. You're my lowest lane. Oh my love, I can't make head nor tail of passion. Oh my love, let's set sail for seas of passion now. My little
beautiful operatic voice of Leslie Garrett, plus Brian Conley, Jimmy Tarver, Mike Yarwood, and Lulu on the Royal Variety Performance.
In the award-winning Sunday Express, how faithful will you be to your partner? It could be down to your background, your job, or even the food you like. We have the facts. Plus at Home with the Stars, we reveal how they decorate their Christmas trees. And free for every reader, Thornton's Continental Chocolates. It's all in the Sunday Express. More value, more style.
Put a battery in a Duracell battery tester and you could win a free drumming bunny instantly.
Let me show you my way to care for fine china. As you can see, unlike conventional powders, you can trust Fairy not to fade your dishes.
Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. Golden flakes encrusted with honey, nuts, and brown sugar. Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. The trouble is, they taste too good.
Here is an announcement. The Super Nintendo system is now available with 4 Super Mario games on 1 cartridge.
I mean, it's just typical. You can never find a plumber when you need one, then 4 come along at once!
Super Mario All-Stars, an infuriating, innovative Nintendo.
Welcome to Focus on Ford.
If you'd like help to avoid this, and these, and these, you could do with the latest Ford audio system.
The radio data system is one of the most significant advancements in car radio design. It'll automatically pick up traffic reports from the nearest radio station and even interrupt your tape or CD to give you them.
There are long delays on the M25 anti-clockwise between junctions 15
And Ford's new 2008 goes even further. It can be programmed to record traffic reports, even if you're away from the car.
There's thick fog on the roads this morning, especially heavy on the M1 around Sheffield.
So you can plan your journey and stay ahead of the road problems.
Till next time, safe motoring.
To introduce to you has been described as one of the new breed of bright young opera singers, and her fresh approach to classical music that's won her fans all around the world. We're absolutely thrilled she's with us here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome Miss Leslie Garrett.
Mama is a queen and Papa is a king, so I am a princess and I know it. But court etiquette is a darling thing. I just hate it all and I show it. To sing on the stage, that's the one life for me. I feel just like different. I know I will fail in my sunny
Oh, yeah, me too. She hosts one of the best talk shows on TV.
Have you completely lost your mind?
Well, not yet. But then I haven't seen all the acts.
Now, you know, whenever I'm asked to name a performer who could one day take over from the true comedy greats like dear Tommy Cooper and Frankie Howard, there's one man whose career I've followed over the past couple of years who I'm sure will one day be talked of in the same breath as Tommy and Frankie. He sings, he juggles, he does fire eating, he dances. In fact, he's a right fidget. Here he is, the man who never fails to make me giggle, the very dangerous and very, very daft, Brian Connolly.
I'm so glad you made it. So glad you made it. You gotta give me some loving. Yeah, give me some loving. Give me some loving every day.
Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, my lords, dukes, duchesses, knights, dames, and people of noble birth, conservative, socialist, wishy-washy, middle of the road, can't seem to make your mind up what to call yourself, liberal Democrats, Catholics, Protestants, Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Jews, Jehovah's Witnesses, Seventh-day Adventists, Mormons, devotees of the Hare Krishna movement, and members of the Campaign for Real Ale, vegetarians, carnivores, Weight Watchers Anonymous, Weight Watchers who are blooming obvious, members of the Craig McLaughlin fan club, yes, the member of the Lionel Blair fan club. Glad you could make it, Lionel. Motorists, cyclists, ecologists, recyclists, bipeds, quadrupeds, marsupials, extraterrestrials, British Rail employees, private detectives, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope I've included everyone. Good evening. And it is an honour to be here because I went to the butcher's today. I said, here, I'll have a pound of sausages. He says, kilos now. I said, well, give us a pound of kilos. And this tramp come up to me today. He said, here, I haven't eaten for 5 days. I said, well, you want to force yourself. Great place, though, London. Wouldn't you agree? What a fantastic audience we have here tonight. Comedy over here, tragedy over here at the moment. Like working a trout farm. Look. Are you enjoying yourself? Could you tell your face? God dear. Where are you from, Alan? Where are you from? Are you from Manchester? Yeah? Did you know that 95% of the women from Manchester are very unfaithful to their husbands? And the other 5% actually got a letter off the Archbishop of Canterbury. And do you know what it said? No? Well, there you go. Picture this fellow's walking along with this dog. Kick licks this bottle and this genie appears. The genie says, you have one wish. And the fellow said, well, he said, I would like my dog to win Crufts. And this dog, ladies and gentlemen, was disgusting. Had no teeth, bad breath, dodgy tail, walked with a limp. He said, well, you got any other wishes? He said, yeah, I would like Brian Connolly to be really, really funny on this year's Royal Variety Performance. And the genie went, let's have another look at that dog. Shut up! Hi, Chilblains, Nick Frisby here with his old mate, Larry the Loafer. Yes, unfortunately, Larry has just come back from the dentist. Isn't that right, Larry? Yeah, just remind you of. Good news, this week the RSPCA rescued 500 turkeys, which they hope to release as soon as they've been defrosted. A lot of you Chilblains have written in to ask, how is Robbie the Rabbit? Well, the answer is, Chilblains, he was delicious. Last one of the week, we'll be giving away 4 lucky rabbit's feet. They were lucky for Robbie. What's that, mate? Yeah, all right, shut up. Oh, we received a letter here from 2 very big fans of mine, Harry and Wills. And they want to know where me old mate Larry the Loafer comes from. Well, lads, that's made in Taiwan, see? Finally, though, got a little letter here, very sad letter, sent in. It's a poem, actually. It's sent in by Katie Thomas, aged 7. Last week I held my daddy's hand. I had tears in my eyes. I asked him what will happen when Sam, my rabbit, dies. He said, we'll get a shoebox and put Sam inside. We'll bury him beneath the tree that stands next to your slide. And then we'll have a party, the best you've ever seen. We'll play some games, eat sausage rolls, have jelly with ice cream. When Dad told me what he got planned, all I could say was, wow. Why wait until the day he dies? Let's kill the bunny now. So that is all from me, Nick Frisby, and my old mate Larry the Loafer.
You know, Stella, that guy's gonna go far. Well, I'm willing to pay for half of his plane ticket if you pay for the other half.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sing a song now. It's an old Elvis song, because he hasn't done any new ones. And, it's dedicated to my girlfriend who thinks I'm nosy. I mean, she didn't tell me that. I just read it in her diary. And, I knew it was coming to an end. I woke up one morning. She was lying next to me with her boyfriend. And there's a song I once had the privilege of singing at my mother's wedding. It's a Johnny Cash song. It's a Johnny Cash song which he dedicated to his wife Petty. It's a lovely song, and it's a sad song though, because it's dedicated to my gran who last week tried to commit suicide. But she wasn't sure where her heart was, so she went to the doctor, and the doctor told her it was 2 inches below her left breast. So she went home and shot herself in the hip. Nobody likes rejection. We're out searching for affection. So let's build the house of love.
Sing, brother, bring out.
In this world of devastation, what we need is a creation. So let's build the house of love. Put on your donkey jacket of affection. Put on your wings of desire. Put on your hard hat for your protection. And join the miracles choir. So brick by brick, building the house of love, stone by stone. Building the house of love. We'll have a strong foundations, cement our relations. We're building the house of love. We'll fix a broken
our home. We'll fix the broken toilet of frustration and not let it overflow. We'll take our strength from our devotion with inspiration from above, and then we'll fill our hearts with such emotion and furnish it with love. So brick by brick, building the house of love, stone by stone, building the house of love. I forgot to mention our plan, our new extension. Thanks. Yes, I'm building the house of
From the hit musical Forever Plaid, The Four Plaids, plus Jimmy Tarbuck, Mike Yarwood, Lulu and the Bee Gees on the Royal Variety Performance.
Right, Atkins, let's get cracking.
Cracking, JD. Hello, Mrs. D.
Hello.
You Astra Ethos, I see.
All part of JD's economy drive.
What with the thingy?
E-Drive, the Astra's most economical petrol engine.
Saves me a fortune. Caviar, champagne, truffles, fresh lobster, venison, smoked salmon.
Ming vase?
Don't be silly, JD. That's mulligatawny soup. The Ming vase is in here.
It's remarkable how much money the Astra Ethos saves you, JD.
Welcome to Rome, city of sun-drenched lovers.
It's the time I got you.
And indeed,
What are you doing? You're some kind of crazy person. You need a therapist.
philosophical discourse. But not here, because here we've introduced the smoothest thing since Silky the Silkworm's favorite silk pajamas. Then again, Rome wasn't built in a day. Heineken Export, as recommended by your smooth-talking bar steward.
Oh, they should be intelligent, sophisticated.
Lot of fun, because I think I'm a lot of fun.
Stylish. Got to teach me new things, broaden my horizons.
They've got to be loaded.
To obey my commands.
They should be genuine, dependable, with a good business background.
New Compact Presario, your perfect partner.
Will my boyfriend see this?
Would you recommend your motor insurance company to a friend?
Is that what you're paying? You know who you should call. Oh.
Well, each year, hundreds of thousands of people do just that. Direct Line Insurance. We come highly recommended. Call 081 686 2468.
In the People tomorrow, TV First, and yes, a great new magazine. You'll be amazed to read who puts Paul McKenna together.
Yes.
What happened at Paula Hamilton's first fashion show?
Yes.
101 all-time favourite records.
Yes.
And what really happened to the babies who were swapped at birth?
Yes.
Get the People with TV First, and yes, 2 free magazines every week. Say yes, yes, yes to the People paper.
Where can we get together then?
Where are you going?
To make money.
We are not the kind of people you play with.
These are the real thing, they're counterfeit.
The ITV Saturday movie, The Magician. And now,
least of the hit musical Forever Plaid.
Once upon a time, on February 9th, 1964, the Four Plaids, a semi-professional harmony group, was driving to their first big gig. They were rehearsing their opening number, 3 Coins in the Fountain, when they were suddenly slammed broadside by a school bus filled with peppy teenagers. The teens miraculously escaped uninjured. The Four Plaids, however, were killed instantly.
Admirabile commercium animatus est corpus humens Shaboom.
Holy cannoli, we're finally back on Earth. Where are we? Well, if that's who I think it is, we're in London. Are we still dead? Technically, yes. Look at all the people.
Wow, that's more people than we ever played to in life. I'm nervous.
I'm panicked.
I'm rolling over in my grave right now.
Hey, come on, guys, come on. We could make the biggest comeback since Lazarus. Holy cannoli, it's time to start. Check your flies.
And now, for the first time on this or any other planet, Forever Plaid.
3 coins in the fountain, each one seeking happiness, thrown by 3 hopeful lovers. Which one will the fountain bless? Which one will the fountain bless? Which one will the fountain bless? 3 coins in the fountain, through the ripples how they shine. Just one wish will be granted, one heart will wear a valentine. Make it mine, make it mine, make it
and we're dead. And, well, we never got to do this show when we were, alive. And so now that we're not, we're hoping to do the show that we would have done if we could have when we were, which we're not, so we didn't, and now we can. Anyway, we're here, you're there, and I'm Sparky.
I'm Smudge.
Jinx. Frankie. His real name is Francis.
Well, anyway, we've waited an entire lifetime to be able to stand before you tonight and do the show that we never got a chance to do in life.
And for the younger generation, we kept up with the sounds of a new America. The Plaids sing the Beatles.
She loves you, yes, sirree. She loves you, yes, sirree. She loves you, yes, sirree. Bob, you think you lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday, yada yada. It's you she's thinking of, and she told me what I had to say, yada yada. She loves you, wow, and you know that can't be bad. Yes, sirree, she loves you, and you know you should be boom-de-yada, happy. She loves you, yes, sirree. She loves you, yes, sirree. She loves you, yes, sirree. Bob.
Guys, we never sounded this good in life.
Come on, we've got just enough time to pay tribute to a man who touched all of our lives every Sunday evening at 8 p.m.
While you had Sunday night at the Palladium, we had... Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for The Ed Sullivan Show.
And now, your Royal Highnesses, Lords, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, right here
for the first time on a London stage, the entire Ed Sullivan Show in 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
And sings 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead.
Lady of Spain, I adore you. Right from the night I first saw you, my heart has been yearning for you. What else could any heart do? Lady of Spain, I'm a beating. Why should my lips be concealing all that my eyes are revealing? Lady of Spain, I love you. In Madrid, blue and tender. Spanish makes silver splendor. Music throbbing plain, kiss sobbing notes from a guitar. Ballad and caballero serenade. Lady of Spain, I adore you. From the night I first saw you, my heart has been yearning for you.
Hey, Bergen, I saw your lips move.
What else could any heart do?
So right.
Lady of Spain, I'm appealing. Why should my lips be concealing all that my eyes are revealing?
Eddie, kiss Papa, is he so good night?
Lady of Spain, I
Do you like variety entertainment?
Well, how should I know? I haven't seen any yet.
Thank you kindly. Thank you all for waiting. And Kenneth Clark has announced the recession is over. That's like Woody Allen saying to the wife, you go out for the night, I'll mind the kids. Clark has 7 financial advisors. Which one does he listen to? Dopey, Grumpy, Doc, Beaky, Mikotich? He thinks NatWest is a Jewish moneylender. The Guardian announced his budget will buck the country up. Mind you, you know what a paper they are for misprints. And you know, Major and Clark were shopping, and Major said, when will you bring inflation down? They were passing the shop. It said suits £50, trousers 25. He said, there, Prime Minister, look at that. He said, you bloody fool, it's a dry cleaners. Now, we have tonight a special surprise for all of you. By arrangement with Mike Yarwood, will you please welcome the Prime Minister?
Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, my lords and ladies and gentlemen of my classless society, I believe I am the man best suited to manage the British economy. And this is because I have 2 essential qualities: strength, determination, ability, and a good head for figures. Some say I'm indecisive. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Some say I'm not a good orator. Those accusations, I'm at a loss for words. And there are those who say I'm an intellectual lightweight. Well, I answer those accusations in the words of Shakespeare. We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them on the sea, in the sea. Thank you very much.
Well, welcome to the Royal Command, Prime Minister. It's lovely to have you here, but there are one or two questions that the nation would like to know. But I warn you, I used to be a socialist.
Well, so did most people in the Labour Party.
And your love of books, your favourite author is Trollope.
Oh, yes. Once you pick up a Trollope, you can't put it down.
Do you seek advice from the Queen?
Well, I'm not prepared to discuss my weekly audience with the Queen. Suffice to say that I visit Buckingham Palace every week and it's £8 well spent. I got this rather agreeable little bookmark, actually, for £1.50.
Isn't it funny? I pinched a spoon. They are good, aren't they? Friendly terms with Her Majesty.
Indeed I am. Indeed I am. I visit her often at Windsor Castle and we get on like a house. Well, we get on very well.
Well, that's the burning question that the whole nation wants to know, sir. Do you wear your shirt inside your underpants?
Well, I mean, you may think that, but I couldn't possibly comment.
Well, it's just what we've heard.
Please don't do that. I really have to go.
Are you going, Prime Minister?
How do you get off?
Well, I think I'll come with you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
Oh, here we
For a moment there, I had a touch of stage fright.
Stage fright?
Yeah, I'm scared of what's coming on next.
This next lady exploded onto the pop music scene way back in 1964 with that great record Shout. But now she's singing to a whole new generation and recently reached the #1 spot with the #1 teenage heartthrob's Take That. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here she is. The fabulous Lulu!
Don't be surprised by the way that I am, by the way that I feel and I act. It's too many rules. Really can't choose. I can't let those chains hold me
great to be here on such a special night. Now I'd like to sing a song that I've always wanted to record.
The stars of the future. Comic Bradley Walsh, singer Darren Day and madcap Joe Pasquale, plus the Bee Gees and Michael Barrymore.
Because you can't talk, because you can't walk, because your mother has only got one pair of hands, because you're wonderful, except when you're hungry, because you woke your mother 6 times last night, because you hate shopping. Because of all these things, at Tesco, we'll give you somewhere to get changed, your own custom-made trolley, and we'll even warm your milk for you. Tesco. Every little helps.
The range of 5 new special edition Fiestas starts with the Fresco at under £6,295 and moves up with the Finesse, which at under £7,595 boasts 4-speaker radio cassette, sunroof and metallic finish. It all adds up to outstanding value. Ring 0800 777 444 for full details of the 5 special editions of Britain's best loved small car, or fly down to your Thames Ford dealer. Thames Ford dealers. Better deals from better dealers.
For the fastest way through to Christmas shopping, there's one ticket that's priceless. You can't beat the tune.
Auntie's terribly modern, so we've invested in the latest Panasonic gown. Super flat screen. You can watch it from almost any angle. Self-adjusting digital picture. So now you don't see it. Go, you do. Go. Auntie, it's time for Red Cotton Wrap-Up.
Starting in the Sunday Times, 4 free CDs or cassettes of classic tracks. Collect them from your nearest outlet or just pay postage and packing. The Sunday Times is the Sunday papers.
You're not on the scrounge again.
Look, I just want a bottle of Energizers.
You're having a laugh. You know it took me ages to get them back the last time.
Oh, go on.
I know they last longer than ordinary SP batteries, but I do want them back.
I know.
Can I finish, mate?
Oh, you don't have to go on.
I can afford to go on. I've got Energizer batteries.
Energizer. Longer lasting batteries. Every day, thousands of savers receive a cheque from Legal & General. This ray of sunshine was brought to you by the big company with the umbrella. Legal & General. Trust us to deliver.
Because your mother asked us to, at Tesco we've moved all the sweets away from the checkouts. Sorry.
Tradition of the Royal Variety performance to introduce young talent, and tonight is no exception. In fact, I'm about to introduce 3 bright young men. Yes, in a moment, rising West End star Darren Day will be singing a song especially written for him entitled Beautiful City, after which you will be invited to enter the madcap world of Joe Pasquale. But first, will you please give a very big welcome to a young man with a very bright future. Ladies and gentlemen, Bradley Walsh.
Enjoying yourselves? Well, it's all right for you. You're not sharing a dressing room with Frank Carson. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to tell you, I had a bit of a funny journey here tonight because I live in Watford, in Hertfordshire. And get the plot. I've bought myself this car. I bought myself a Fiat Panda. It's brilliant on petrol. Cost me a fortune in bamboo shoots. But you've got to get the plot. I'm on the way to work. I was a bit late, so I've put the foot to the floor, giving it some stick. Then my throat got sore and I thought, I'm not doing that on the way to work. Anyway, I couldn't find the way, I got lost, so I stopped in the suburbia. I stopped to ask a farmer the way, just an ordinary farmer, standing there digging his field. He was going, yo, Phil, get down. Whoa, all right, Phil. Then the thing is, you see, I said, just point us in the way to the Dominion Theatre. He said, go down here. He said, look out for the West End turn-off. She's a big fat woman with a moustache. So we drove past her. Now, I want to tell you, this is quite serious. This is quite serious. Like, this is the sort, because I've got to park on double yellows and I'll end up with a ticket. That's the sort of bad luck I'll get. Listen to this. I'm the sort of bloke, this is how unlucky I am. I get up in the morning, get a slice of toast, butters the toast, it falls off the side, onto the floor. Where does it fall? Exactly, what are you doing in my flat, missus? Butter side down. Do you know what that's called? I'll tell you what that's called. Sod's Law. Do you know why? Because you look at a toast and go, sugar. On the other hand, I've got 4 fingers and a thumb, look. On the other hand, you know, catch up, I ain't got all night, I've only got 6 minutes. On the other hand, you know if you throw a cat, it always lands feet first. Uncanny that, innit? And I was thinking backstage just now, I wonder what would happen if I strapped a piece of buttered toast to the back of a cat. But it's true. What about parking your car? Of course, there'd be a few people who don't have that problem. What about parking your car? Why is every car park attendant in Britain some old boy with a limp and a lisp who lives in a little yellow hut in the corner of the car park, wears a cheese cutter cap and a white doctor's coat down to here? Millions of little lines where he can't get his biro in his pocket quick enough. He looks like a doctor's coat by Salvador Dali. Have you never seen him? Just when you thought you was getting away with it, putting your keys in your pocket, and he don't like it, he's out like a greyhound. Grease lightning, pulling up the quiet. Yeah. You can't park this, I'm having parking now, I'm having parking. Not being content. It's true, I'm not joking, it's true. Not being content with just being car park attendants, they do the arm movements like they're bringing in a jumbo jet. They're all like this. Yeah, follow me, son. Yeah, follow me. The thing is, save it to the end, I've got a week finish. The thing is, they don't get the limp by accident, they get it where people drive over their feet on the way to the car park. It's miserable. They annoy me. Things like that annoy me. And why is it when people get annoyed and aggressive, they become ventriloquists? It's true, you watch people get annoyed and aggressive, become ventriloquists, do things like this, they go, what did you say? It's true, you what, you get your you're very good, boy. You get one of them off me, boy. Back of my hand, boy. Now, I've got to tell you, my mum was the best ventriloquist down our street when I was a kid. She was fabulous, but she was also brilliant at stating the obvious and saying some ridiculous things. We've all had mums, we all know what I'm talking about. Right, for instance, as a kid, I'd be walking out the house and my mum would go, going out? I'll say, as it happens, yeah, funny enough. She said, well, if you go out, make sure you got clean underwear on. What for? Just in case you have an accident. What the hell are you going on about? Make sure you got clean underwear on, just in case you have an accident. What good's clean underwear going to do me? If I'm walking down Watford High Street and a 38-ton articulated lorry mounts the pavement, that ain't going to be clean for long, them knickers are. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever seen the film Sleepless in Seattle? Well, I'm not telling you, folks. You know, the thing is, I'm not big enough to say I cried. I cried. Shut up, love. I cried from the moment I got in to the moment I left. I cried. Not the film. Price of the tickets, £4 each. That's a popcorn. I'm not made of money. Why do we pay so much money for them seats? There's no room to swing a cat, is there? Not that you take a cat to the cinema anyway. Not unless the cat specifically wanted to see something on the pictures. Like a big fishy film like Jaws, it'd probably want to go and see it. I don't know, I ain't got a cat, don't ask me. I think it's a love story, just get up and walk around, wouldn't it? Probably take a mate with it, and then you might get concessions for cats. You might get 10 cats in for the price of 8, I don't know, I ain't got a cat. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing now. So, I'm not even supposed to be in it. I only come out for a loaf of bread. And the thing is, have you ever seen a 3D film? Ever seen a 3D film? They drive you crackers. You've got to wear glasses, they're made of cardboard, and the lenses are red and green. And I've brought some along to show you. Just to show you what they're like. Now they look like this. Now I've gone to this 3D film. Now you've got to imagine there's 300 respectable people in this cinema, including me, with these on their head. The cinema now looks like a mass audition for Ninja Turtle 3. I can't see a thing. I've got a headache. I turned around to my girlfriend. I said, Dave, I've got a shocking headache. She said, shut up moaning. Go and get yourself, do you know what I mean? Drink. Have a breath of fresh air. That's all right. I've got out of my seat. I can't see a thing in this cinema. I'm like... Stupid cats. Is that your toast? I'm all over the place. I'm walking up the central aisle in the cinema. There's a fella walking towards me. I said, you haven't seen the exit door, have you? He said, don't ask me. I'm in the film. See you all soon tonight. God bless you.
I bet my memory's better than yours.
I doubt it. I can remember almost as far back as my childhood.
I've got you beat. I can remember almost as far back as the start of this show.
And now, singing Beautiful City, here's Darren Day.
Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of our night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? One pale thin ray reaching for the day. We can build a beautiful city, yes we can. Yes, we can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of man. We may not reach the ending, but we can start. Slowly but truly mending, brick by brick, heart by heart. Now, maybe now, we start learning how we can build a beautiful city. Yes we can. Oh yes we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but we can build a city of man. When your trust is all but shattered, when your faith is all but killed, you can give bitter and battered, or you can slowly start to a beautiful city. Yes we can. Oh yes we can. We can build a beautiful city, not a city of angels, but finally a city of man. Finally a city of man.
So from the sublime to the totally manic, it's Joe Pasquale.
Tequila! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's near time for Professional Professional show business. La la la. I'll go to the hospital next week and have a mole taken off my back. Look at the size of it. Look, can you believe it? Legends, last year I received the coveted award of Young Magician of the Week at Catford Youth Club. And I'd like to perform for you now some of the illusions that won me that lovely accolade, starting with a trick that Paul Daniels can't do. Can I have some magic music, please? Some of you aren't too sure about this act, are Stoley, shut up a minute. Lose my bottle tonight. Let me guess. I am psychic and I know what you're all thinking. And I'm staying on for a bit longer, ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear about the American Siamese twins that came to England so the other one could have a drive? Ladies and gentlemen, my tribute, please. My tribute to one of the most... My tribute in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's a good one, I'll save it. My tribute, ladies and gentlemen. You really don't get out enough. Ladies and gentlemen, my tribute to Johnny Mathis with Music for the Millions. Somebody else come on then, what's going on? A ray of hope flickers in the sky. A tiny star lights up way up high. All across that old land dawns that old brand new moan. This comes to pass when that old child is born. What lovely words, aren't they? Ha 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 ha. Oh yes, that's very funny that is, isn't it, eh? Oh, I thought it was really stupid till he singed his eyebrows. Just not my night, really, is it? Look at this, look, see that, look. Do you think I put too much mousse on me hair? Watch this one, look watch this. See this, look. Look, watch. That's Jerry and the pacemakers. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't get a lot better from here on in, okay? Just stay with it, you're going to love it. Look at this, see this? This is my step ladder. My real ladder left home when I was 3 years old. I can't believe I get away with this. Ladies and gents, I'm going to do something there for the people on the balconies, because up there they pay slightly less money than the people down there. And you've been looking at the top of my head for the past 5 minutes, so just for you, this is what I really look like. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something dangerous, and the dangerous something is entitled... The Buckets of Doom! Well, you're really getting into this now, aren't you? Don't hold back anymore, will you? Ladies and gents, the Buckets of Doom. Why did the Mexican throw his wife off the cliff? Tequila. I know you don't understand what's going on up here at the moment, but when you go home tonight, you'll just be dozing off and you go, oh, I got it! And just in case some people weren't paying attention, ladies and gents, you've been really nice tonight, and I've got to go, but before I go, I'm going to finish on a scene from an Alfred Hitchcock movie. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the film is. You've got to guess. Ready? That's right, Psycho.
Joe Pasquale!
Where does he come from?
I'm not sure, but I hear he has to be back there by 10 o'clock for his medication.
I've been arranging blind dates for people for years, and as tonight is such a special occasion, London Weekend Television have arranged a blind date for me. Now, I've no idea who he is, but I'm told he's behind the screen beyond me here, so I'm really very excited. So here goes. Come on, then.
Hello, Scylla. My name's Mel. I come from Australia.
Keep hold of me, Mel. Eat your heart out, Miss Piggy.
Well, looks like you'll be stuck with me for a couple of days, Scylla.
Oh, I'd be stuck with you anywhere, Mel. In fact, if you think I'm coming back next week to tell you how we got on together, you're definitely mistaken. Oh, Mel. Well, you're here. This is a right royal week for you, Mel,
Indeed
isn't
it is.
Because your film, The Man Without a Face, has been chosen for a special royal film premiere, hasn't it?
It does.
And is it true that not only you star in this film, but you directed it as well?
Oh, that's true. Well, they told me it'd be pretty tough, but, well, I figured twice the workload, twice the pay, so that kind of clinched it for me.
Well, now that you're directing, Mel, I mean, you know, you are the director. I'd love a free ticket.
Oh, sure.
To the show. You've got one there?
Right here.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You know, I like to sit in the back row.
Oh, me too.
Oh, do you?
Maybe we could, you know, sit in the back row and...
Oh, we could sit in the back row and do whatever you want to. Well, you're a director now, and I thought, well, maybe have you chosen your leading lady for your next film?
No.
Oh.
But now that you mention it, I could use someone to sing the title song. Why didn't I think of this before? What am I thinking? Why didn't I think to ask you?
Oh, ask me.
Scylla, have you got Paul McCartney's phone number?
Oh, come back, Miss Piggy. All is forgiven. Actually, joking aside, Mel, you have something, an awful lot in common with our next starters, haven't you?
Indeed.
Yes, and would you do us the honour of introducing them here tonight.
I'd love to. Now, these guys do have a lot in common with me because we were all raised in Australia. They've sung, written, and produced a catalog of hit songs unequaled by anyone else in the music industry. They're the best in the business. They are the Bee Gees.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. We'd like to now do our new single. This is titled For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Stumble in the night, never really knew what it would have been like. You know that I pray when I'm apart. The heart I go for you, I've given everything but I couldn't get through. I never saw the signs. You're the last to know when love is blind. The tears and the turbulent years when I would not wait for no one. Stop, take a look at myself. See me losing you. When I know I'm in heartbreak, it's a wonderful place. It's a thing that we stole. I'm missing you now, and the fire will roll. to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights all went down in Massachusetts the day I left her standing on her own. Trying to reach her right
Leslie Crowther, Sir Harry Seacombe and the entire cast of Pickwick, plus the sensational Michael Barrymore.
On a morning like this, nothing beats sliced banana and lashings of ice-cold milk, all served up on your Weetabix. Have you had your Weetabix?
I know just what to get Joe. He's crazy about Sonic the Hedgehog. What can I get Karen? She's always cooking. Oh, it's great. Always experimenting. These look like fun. He'd love to find them in his stocking. Who cares that you find just the right present? Boots. We care because you do.
Multivitamins for children? Multivitamins with calcium, with cod liver oil, with iron, or even with minerals. Synatogen, because people are different, all right.
This Sunday in the News of the World, a free party CD or cassette for every reader. Take your voucher to a selected stockist or pay postage and packing. All in the News of the World.
Okay, folks, please welcome Mr. Sellout himself, Buzz Obo, with another edition of Contractual Obligation, the show where I can take home $10 million. And folks, I don't have to wash half my clothes in ordinary powder. Say, or nickel, or tell friends what's good for their hair. All I gotta do is prove this freshly cooked flavor means you open up a pack of these tasty babes and boom! You're well into an ongoing no-crisp situation. Only Golden Wonder make your mouth motor. Still worried I sold out? I've got 4 words. Kiss my empty bag.
Things happen after Badidas.
Throughout evolution, mankind has played the mating game. Why do we long to reproduce when the odds seem so stacked against us? The reason is simple. Having children is the perfect excuse to use Sony's most advanced range of camcorders. Sony, why men really learn to reproduce.
I fool around with other people's money.
Hugh Laurie. You're a con man, Leo.
Where is he?
All or Nothing at All, coming soon.
Probably aware, I've become quite an expert at springing surprises on all sorts of people, but tonight I'm so thrilled to be able to bring you a very special surprise. Now, last year, one of our best-loved entertainers was involved in a most awful car accident, and we all held our breath as we waited for him to pull through. Now, this he did with the help of a marvellous team of doctors and nurses at the Frenchay Hospital, and also the love and the care of his dear wife Jean and all the family. His recovery has been nothing short of miraculous. I could say so much more about this man, but ladies and gentlemen, all I really have to say is, please welcome Leslie Crowther. I say you're looking marvellous. How are you feeling, Chuck?
Oh, until a few minutes ago, wonderful.
Wonderful. Very exciting being back on the stage again, though, isn't it?
Yes,
Les?
yes, especially with you.
Oh, isn't that... Because we go back a long time, don't we?
Yes, I'm afraid we do.
The London Play played him together, nearly a couple of years ago now.
Yes, certainly a lot of them years ago.
Well, we're all dying to know. I mean, have you been idle while you've been off our television screens? Because a little birdie tells me that you are writing a book at the minute.
A book?
Yeah. Oh, don't go on like Miss Piggy, please. Well, are you writing a book?
Yes.
What's this book about? What's it called?
Well, it's an autobiography.
Oh. No, all the secrets are coming out.
Oh, yes.
What's
You're mentioned.
Am I? Oh, I hope it's nice words.
Yes.
Leslie, it's absolutely fabulous to see you back on the stage again, and we're thrilled that you've actually chosen the Royal Command performance to make your very first stage debut. Isn't that
Now let's go over to Bob Monkhouse, who's outside the Charities Home at Brinsworth House in Twickenham.
The Entertainment Artists Benevolent Fund is its name. And for over 80 years, it's cared for those performers, comics, singers, jugglers, clowns, and all, for whom the limelight has dimmed and the applause has faded, reaching out nationwide to bring them dignity and independence in their frail years, paying gas and electricity bills, paying for medical aid, for whatever is needed. And when residential care is called for, Brinsworth House has stood here since 1913 to provide a safe haven. It also stands as a testimony to your esteemed patronage, Your Majesty, and also, of course, to the legendary Royal Variety Performance, which generates £400,000 towards the cost of all that the EABF can do to care for those whose lives have been devoted to your amusement, ladies and gentlemen. I can't possibly show you the full extent of the work that's done by the EABF, but I can give you a tour of Brinsworth House, in the company of your foremost minister, ma'am, whose arrival is eagerly awaited by a grateful audience inside our prose paradise.
Very nice to see you. Hi, Bob. Very nice to see you again.
Great to
well?
see you, Prime Minister.
Nice
Yes,
to be here.
extraordinarily well. Good to see you're safe and home.
Noisy batch over there.
Yeah, they're rather excited.
And so is everybody inside. Ladies and gentlemen, as you see, our guest of honor has arrived for the ceremony. And just to remind you, because the Prime Minister reminded me outside, we have the son of a show business family here. Do tell us more about that, please, Prime Minister. Your father, your uncle, the family background.
Well, it goes back a long time, Bob. My father and my mother were in show business in the early part of the century. My father was an entertainer for around 30 years. And largely between 1900 and 1930, he had his own travelling show moving around the country and has deep show business roots.
Well,
it's where he met my mother.
It's a thrill to have you here as our top of the bill today. And
I think this is an occasion surrounded by so many people who sing, dance and entertain. I'm going to shut up and just cut the ribbon. There we are.
You need a non-voter.
Nicer treasury cups.
Right.
I'm all going to be John Major. He's the galloping major.
You've reached 100. I sometimes feel as though I'm 100.
You've got to get there, haven't you?
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. And I think I'm catching those people up.
I think age is mostly a matter of mind. And if you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
It's lovely to see you.
Where's your son, Mona? Is he slack walking these days?
No, he's still walking, yes. Still
Walking the slack
Still
line.
while walking with the family, the whole family.
Believe you me, I know just how he feels. Hi, Eddie. Very nice to see you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the company of the musical revival Pickwick and its star, Sir Harry Seacombe.
Christmas Eve was the day we met, Sam.
That's right, sir. The George and Vulture. That's when I first met you, Governor. You and the other honourable members of the Pickwick Club.
Picture, if you can, a shy, intelligent man.
Very few have an intellect as sparkling as his.
Some may doubt that his genius is great, but it is, though it is to say the least.
And his praises we shall sing.
We are proud to be acquainted with a great, great man, and the prince, the duke, the king. That's Pickwick, that's Pickwick. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, that's Pickwick. As civilized and splendid as a man can be, Samuel Jimmy Pickwick.
That's me!
We are the Sardines.
I am the home of that eminent society, the Pickwick Club, the Pickwick Club!
Look at us standing about, and you all frozen and famished.
You know my taste, Mrs. Bobby.
James, seeming tonic for Mr. Wardle, Mr. Pickwick, and oh, sir.
Jingle, gentleman of leisure and a bit of a character too. Hey, maracas, yes!
Good luck.
Saville, millionaire, that's born Buenos Aires. Loved me with consuming passion, not unusual, quite the fashion. Wanted to flee from a husband who's terribly nice. Must have broken her heart when we had to part. We couldn't agree on the price.
He's a little character, quite a character, name of our three jingles. 26 and single, more than willing to mingle. All the ladies love him and send him Billy too. The ladies all admit that he's a Romeo of expertise. He's a bit of a devil, a hell of a devil, on every level, on every level, a hell of a devil on every level, and a bit of a character too.
Sam!
My ancient, my old nobs, how are you?
I've never felt better, son. I never felt better.
And how's Mrs. Villa?
Yeah, well, she's dead and done for, Sammy. Dead and done for. Regrets over marrying beneath herself took her off. Here, be a better father than I've been, son. Stay a bachelor all your life, hey? That's the best idea. 3, 4.
Women are a mixture of meanness and cruelty. I sometimes wonder why men don't despise them.
They bicker
and they quarrel.
They're vain
and immoral. And some men quite naturally try to comfort and advise them. That's the trouble with women, they simply won't let go. They hang on till the parson says amen. Yes, that's the trouble with women. They want to get married, and they do.
And that's the trouble. It's there you'll find the trouble. The worst and only trouble with men.
Oh yes, it's there you'll find the trouble with men. Oi, Dad, go back here. She's too young for you. Vote for Slunky. Vote for Slunky.
Mr. Pickwick, have you noticed how much you resemble one of the candidates?
Ah, son, you slumped him. He's come out.
You've made a terrible mistake. I'm not Slumpy, my name's Pickwick, Samuel Pickwick.
What are you doing up there then?
You've got the wrong fella. Friends, dear friends, may I say I'm not a politician, a single-minded, silver-tongued magician whose words, fine words, could charm the very birds from the trees with ease. Please, dear friends, though I may
may not be the world's physician. By nature I'm of modest disposition. Suppose you chose, instead of men like those, men like these, and these. Men who want a world that's fine and free. Men like Nelson, Wellington, and Drake, and we want a world our children will be proud to see. And if I had the chance, I know just how it would be. If I ruled the world, every day would be the first day of spring. Every heart would have a new song to sing, and we'd sing of the joy every morning would bring. If I ruled the world, every man would be as free as a bird. Every voice would be a voice to be heard. Take my word, we would treasure each day that occurred. Our world would be a beautiful place where we would dream such wonderful dreams. Our world would wear a smile on its face like the man in the moon has when the moon beams. If I ruled the world, every man would say the world was his friend. There'd be happiness that no man could end. No, my friend, not if I ruled the world. Every head would be held up high. There'd be sunshine in everyone's sky. If the day ever dawned when I ruled the world.
Stay with us for the unpredictable and unique comedy talents of Michael Barrymore on the Royal Variety Performance.
New from Ford, another great way to make car buying easier. Escort LX hatchbacks, saloons or estates, all one price. Diesels or turbo diesels, 1.4s or responsive 16-valve 1.6s and 1.8s, all one price. That's right, one price. The price of the 5-door 1.4. So without paying a penny more, you can select the body style and engine that suits your needs, not just your wallet. Maximum choice at one price. It's another breakthrough from Ford. For full details, call 0800 111 222 or visit your Ford dealer.
In the People Tomorrow, TV First, and yes, a great new magazine. You'll be amazed to read who puts Paul McKenna together.
Yes.
What happened at Paula Hamilton's first fashion show?
Yes.
101 all-time favourite records? Yes. And what really happened to the babies who were swapped at birth?
Yes.
Get the People with TV First and yes, 2 free magazines every week. Say yes, yes, yes to the People paper.
Hello? Oh, Alex. I'm at the British Gas Showroom. Yes, there's so much to look at here. Central heating, tumble dryers, lovely fires. I'm looking at a rather attractive cooker at the moment. The sales assistants are amazingly friendly. Come to look round. What now? There's no need. They've got a catalogue. I'll bring one with me. Don't you just love being in control?
For your new copy, free phone 0800 850 900 or visit your gas showroom.
never last a game.
He might if he had Energizer batteries.
Energizer, official sponsor of World Cup '94.
Who can you count on to know what you want? With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, the Thomson Directory is bound to know.
Guten Tag, Miss Woody Woody.
Good morning. Colonel Black Label wird in England zu 4,1% für einen vollen Geschmack gebräut und ist infolgedessen Englands Bier Nummer 1.
Cheers. Carling. No wonder it's number 1.
Turned out nice again.
Now to introduce the comedian whose very own style has them rolling in the aisles up and down the country, whether he's appearing on his own TV show or live on stage at a theatre. He's very unpredictable, ladies and gentlemen. He's liable to do anything here tonight, so be warned out there. It is the very unpredictable, very funny Michael Barrymore.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. All right. Right. Now tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to sing for you some opera. So I thought you'd be pleased. I know there are a lot of opera lovers amongst you, and for those of you that don't like opera, tough. Thank you, Lavinia. I love it! No sola mio. Now come along, I don't think that Joe Verdi sat down all those years ago and wrote Give It to Me. Well, you'll find this funny. Are you right? Up again. Come on. Discuss what's going on. Well, there are people that do appreciate opera. Obviously you don't. Well, it's surplus to your requirement. Thank you very much for coming. There you are. Enjoy your walk. Off you go. Thank you. Sorry about this. I do apologise. I mean, you try and organise an evening's entertainment. Oh, you're finding this funny as well, are you? Right? Sorry? He was a German, was he? I see. Oh, we're going to suddenly start ad-libbing at this point, are we? Oh dear, some of your subjects, honestly. Off you go, come along. Come on, way past your bedtime. If you're just in time, you'll be able to get Sunset Boulevard. I believe it's very good. There we are. And I don't require the extra cameras. If you could go... What are you laughing at, dear? Come along, time for your walkies. I'll show you around. My God, you've got a few, Bob, haven't you? Go. So what's your name? Joy. I'll show you around the place. Well, this is the stage, Joy. Yes. And as you can see, there's the audience, as I explained, the people up there as well. And that's what I say. How's everything at home, Joy? Everything at home fine?
All right, thank you.
Yes, I saw Reenie the other day. She sent a love. She's fine. And do you know Harry's come out of... Excuse me. You obviously... Oh, you've taken the glasses off. I have to go. I've told you once. Sorry, love, I didn't realise there was somebody on. I do apologise. Come on, we're paying our money. Get them off or something. In this entertainment, you get people trying to get up all the time. Would you mind giving me a hand, please? Would you mind, please? Thank you. Just... just give me a hand up. There we are. Right. Are you of any influence in the show tonight?
Yes, I love you, but we can't carry on.
If he raises it by another grade. Good break. Sorry about that, Joy. Okay, Joy, we'll be fine. There we are. Well, just relax. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. All right, John. Just relax. Think of Yorkshire. Yes. Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as someday, for somebody worry. Why do I let myself worry? Oh, wonder what in the world did I do? What the hell is it, Joey? I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving. Is the theatre moving for you? Joy? Joy, a little thank you. That's from Marks and Spencer's. I think you can change it for a pair of knickers or something. Would you like, these are, we're coming to the end of the show now, and obviously, would you like something from here to take home with you? It's just going to be a waste, Joy, isn't it? Oh, my, these wonderful... There we are. Okay. Yes, you're in a very expensive seat. It says it on it. £200 to include flowers, okay? No.
I said, do you want a kiss as well?
No. Thank you very much indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if in any way, shape or form during my performance this evening I've said anything that's been a bit untoward or not quite to anybody's liking or indeed not quite their sense of humour, may I say in all sincerity, I couldn't care less. Thank you very much. Here we go, guys.
Oh, it's springtime in the mountain and I'm full of Mountain Dew. Can't even read my catalogue like I used to do. I'm sitting in that little shed right back of the house. Here comes old Jake with all his friends and he's gonna hear me shout, whoa, woman, with you, Jake, but I go chasing women. just wait till they start home. Those girls that live on Possum Creek will always leave alone. We'll run them down the coat roads, those sassy little misses. We'll scare those pretty girls to death. We'll hurt and blow kisses. Whoa, won't go hunting with your Jake like go chasing women. Just put them hands back in the pen and quit your silly grin. Well, the movie's right now in time while I was just beginning. I won't go hunting with you, Jake, but I go chasing women. Chasing women, just put them hands back in the pen and quit your silly grinning. Well, I'm right now my time, but I was just beginning. I won't go hunting with you, Jake, but I go chasing women. Goodbye, Joe, we gotta go, me oh my oh. We gotta go pull the pirogue down the bayou. My Yvonne, the sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Come on, countryside, the gumbo. For tonight I'm gonna see my Shirley-o. Picket Tom, Cupid, Joe, and Miguel. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
March on! Quick, march!
Thank you, Sergeant Major.
Tonight you're mine completely. in your eyes. Will you still love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure, or just a moment's pleasure? Can I believe the magic of your sight? Will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight you say that I'm the only one, the only one. When the night meets the morning sun, meets the morning sun. Is love I can be sure of. And I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow?
A bomb!
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and a sweet silver star of love.
Felicity, Aunt Connie's nephew. I need to get up there and see her, but I'm going to be a little bit late because I tell you what, I'm lost out here. We're off the Alabama interstate, but I don't know why.